A large purple woman arose from the sea before you as a storm started brewing.
We're toast.
No.
The land will be changed forever. And then she slips back into the sea, staring at you the entire time.
I have things that I want to do to try to like see if I can find the captain, but I don't know if it's worthwhile. So the one that we haven't looked through is Hop.
Sorry, I just...
So I recognize this stuff is the stuff we gave the captain to pay.
You see a large, bulbous fish head with a pillowy, piratey shirt, and like his lower half is just like smoke, just kind of like emanating.
Now, I was upstairs working through Xander watching Cecil, so I would have seen Cecil go downstairs.
You saw Cecil hurriedly, immediately, like snap to attention and run down below deck.
I feel like I would have responded to that and headed down below deck as well.
Okay. As the cat?
Yeah, you know what? As the cat, because as far as I know, it's just Cecil going downstairs. But as soon as the cat saw the guy thing, I would have warged out and headed downstairs.
So you notice the cat come down, and then immediately run back up, and Tarawil comes down shortly after, as you stand there stunned in front of this being.
Okay, there's a fish genie in front of me, and I'm not really scared. I'm just more surprised. Him revealing who he really is to me, I don't know, I'm just like, it's fine, it's cool. We're friends, like, this doesn't have to be weird.
And you come downstairs. Do you say anything to your friends? They seem kind of busy.
They do seem kind of busy, but I mean...
talking to shipmates.
To these two?
Yeah, those two.
Oh, you know what? I probably should. Like, can I, like, subtly get their attention? And be like...
I don't know. Can you?
Is that possible?
What is Cindy doing?
I can instead of can I.
What was Cindy doing?
I don't remember.
I was with the musician. I was just keeping an eye on everything, but also learning songs.
Okay, so she's learning songs, music playing on.
Do you still suspect the cook? You're watching the cook.
You were watching the cook?
Sure. Yes.
Like,
Sure, I'll
this
do
is
it.
suspicious. I think he's using the pot. Guys, he's using the pot again.
Oh, wow.
Just hear this voice from a low deck. He's using the pot
In front of the guy.
The guy's like staring.
This is my thought process.
Yes. He's just like...
Are you okay?
Can you repeat that motion, please? What exactly did you do
just
there?
taking notes.
Detective Sandy on the case.
I'm so close, guys. I am so close. I don't actually think there's anything going on with Fish Biscuit, but I did fail that roll, and I am very committed to role-playing that failed roll. I knew he was using the pot, and then the soup turned up, looking gross but tasting awesome. I was right.
Okay, well, I'm on deck. She's learning the music. I'm seeing this guy turn into genie person.
This guy's exposing himself
He's already
to me.
turned.
He's already turned into genie person. So once I see that through the eyes of...
I guess you did see it through the guy, yeah.
Yeah, through the eyes of what's his name. Once I see that...
Xander?
Xander. I got a lot going through my brain.
That cat that I love.
Yeah.
The cat's like glaring at me.
You're a real cat?
Sue,
Yeah.
that's weird.
What kind of person doesn't name their animal?
Yeah, right? Well, that just seems wrong. Okay. I see this happen through Xander's eyes. I'm like, oh God, she's playing music. So as I'm heading down, I will like be dancing. Oh, that sounds great, Kira.
I'm not getting good?
You're getting so good at, hey, you know what? I bet Claire would love to hear this. Let's go below deck and show her.
Hey, dude, can I borrow this for a little bit?
Slapping the bass.
Thanks.
He's like, yeah, I guess.
Do I have a choice here?
Get far away
Let me
from
show
me.
off my
Go
new
ahead.
skills, my 2 chords that I know.
So I'm gonna head downstairs, obviously with her following me. Kind of like, it's like walking music. She's giving me walking music.
It's like Seinfeld.
Yeah, that's what I was-
Seinfeld, yep.
I mean, I'm quite happy but I have a feeling things are happening downstairs because I've noticed everyone is not on deck. So I begrudgingly put down my instrument and follow Tara Wheel. I think I am getting really good at the instrument I'm learning. I probably know like 10 chords.
All right.
I don't know what Cindy's doing or how to get a hold of Cindy.
She's in the galley.
Another room.
Watching the cook.
Is she below where we are, or am I going to pass her on the way to?
She's below.
Yeah, you can't see her.
So we're going to have to just head down and get straight into this conversation with the genie. And
It's a genie?
I don't know what it is actually, but I'm assuming it's a gaseous form, something in Latin.
Let's say she's coming up to report her findings as you guys are coming down.
I like it. Fabulous.
I think he may have been using
Cynthia, look at the fish man.
more important.
Let's move on, shall we?
I was up there to tell them what was going on, and something else came up.
Cecil has revealed himself as a sort of fish genie, water genie really, but he looks like a fish. So you walk down the passageway to get to his room, and he whips around to see you all there, and kind of like takes note of who all is there. It's like, well, I suppose they probably knew too.
Well, we do now.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
you didn't know.
No, we didn't.
Thanks, though.
But
This,
it's cool.
it's cool.
We knew there was something magical about you, but
So get in here.
Down the hall.
Sorry.
cool.
We knew you were magical.
Cynthia, turn it down. The guy with the pot, this guy, we just need to keep secrets.
For the rest of this show, Fish Genie will be played by Sean Connery. He sounds like Sean Connery. Gushing it up however you like, Trebek, but does it work?
Yeah, Sean Connery. James Bond. Who knew that fish sounded like Sean Connery? Who knew that James Bond sounded like a fish?
We didn't know that you could do this, no.
Well, you detected my magic, so I assumed that perhaps you could know my real nature.
Okay.
But you didn't know.
No, we didn't.
Honestly, I have never had interactions with a person of yourself, of your personage.
Personage. He lowers to the ground, and the gaseous lower half turns into fancy pantaloons and legs. He's standing there in front of you.
It's fish with pants.
Just making progress.
Well, what is your business here?
I mean, well, we were trying to find out what happened to the captain. And we were investigating because there's apparently a mysterious reason for the captain disappearing. So we were investigating all possible options to see if we could help find out what happened to him.
And what was it that you found?
I was going through Hop's footlocker, and I found all the treasure that we used to trade to get passage on this boat.
So the stuff we gave the captain, Hop now has.
Hop now has, which doesn't look too good for Hop.
It doesn't look great for Hop.
Yeah, we learned a lot about Hop, which is disappointing because I was liking Hop and he seemed to be the more reasonable, trustworthy of the two. Guess I was duped.
Do you have any thoughts about that?
I liked Hop.
Well, Hop is a problem. I can't say much. But Hop is actually in possession of me.
Turns out he's the bad guy and is keeping the fish guy hostage.
So Hops is a mage, a powerful mage, and
It's very tricky.
tricky.
I understand him to be a mage, but he has a power over me that I don't understand.
So how did he get this power over you?
I don't know. I was topside, if you will, acquiring guests for my kingdom, and he all of a sudden had control over me. He approached me as if he were a friend, and I thought, oh, this will be a fanciful guest for my my court, and now I am in his control.
So many questions.
Yeah, so many questions. I like what she said. Your court?
Oh, yes. I'm a sultan.
You're a sultan.
Sultan.
Sultan, huh? Stuck here, but you're a sultan. Where are you a sultan at?
Oh, the Coral Blade Kingdom.
Coral Blade Kingdom.
Okay.
Yes, the Kingdom of the Coral Blade. Fun fact, I actually said coral bleed, but the accent made it sound like blade. So I was like, all right, that sounds good.
You were trying to get people for your court. He approached you, and then somehow you became his prisoner after that.
Yeah, she was saying tricky things. I didn't understand what he was meaning, and all of a sudden I felt compelled to follow his every command.
And what commands are those?
Well, he made me assume the form of a man, and become a crew member on his boat. He's drawing power. He's gaining control of what I thought was this boat, but he's learning about the Zeboim character.
Interesting.
So he.
That was his point for being on the boat. He had apparently heard things about Zeboim's power base increasing in this area.
And what does he hope to do?
Tap into that power, maybe control it.
He wants to control a god?
That's
Very controlling,
Ballsy.
that guy. He controls me, and I am a very powerful being. More powerful than him.
So if you're more powerful than him and he's controlling you, this guy stumbled on something that maybe he doesn't fully understand kind of thing. He's just like, oh, this is a cool thing. I'm going to use this to get more power, and then I'll use this to go after Zeboim and get more power. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting. Is that a vibe would you agree with that? Or is he like super powerful himself?
Well, if you fall backwards into enough power, perhaps you can rule the world.
Fair enough.
okay.
Cool. This is not an accusation. Did you have anything to do with the captain's disappearance?
I had nothing to do, but I am sure it is his play to gain control of the boat so they can sail wherever he likes.
Do you know how he got all this treasure?
What treasure? The gold that's there?
Yeah.
Well, I assume he took it from the captain after he did whatever he did with the captain.
Okay. And if you were to guess, like, what he could have done to the captain, what do you think happened?
I have no idea. I would have assumed he threw him overboard.
Bummer.
So do you know where he wanted to go once he got control of the ship?
Oh, I think he wants to make port in all the various cities along the coast, learn what he can, gain information, perhaps acquire magical items. Who knows? He's mad with power, he's gotten a taste, and now he won't stop.
Do you know if we're still on course to rendezvous with the king?
We are. He wants you off the boat.
He does. I wrote that down. Hop wants us off the boat.
I want to be off the boat too.
Kind of do too.
I'm
but
going to tell you something very, very important.
Okay.
You cannot reveal my secret. If you do, it will probably mean the death of you all. And the rest of the members of the boat.
Okay. I can keep a secret.
I can keep a secret.
A secret?
Can you tell us why it would be so horrible if it were revealed? I won't. But
If it is known
He would be
that
upset about that.
my true nature, he will not be afraid to use that against you, and
So we would have to fight you, basically.
and if
yes, and you will lose.
So do you know of...
I'm very powerful. And lowly creatures as yourself, as powerful as you may be, and I saw, would not be able to stand a chance over a master of the element of water.
I woke up this morning and I thought, this is it. This is the one where I've killed the heroes of Awesome. I've given them way too difficult a thing to do, and they are prone to go into violent action. And if they do that, they're probably going to die. They cannot face these two threats. They're going to have to at least eliminate one of them before they even get into combat. I just don't think they're going to do it.
So, I mean, I'm guessing you don't know any possible way for you to, like, no longer be his prisoner.
He has something over me. I don't know what it is. Perhaps if you found out how he's controlling me, I could aid you maybe instead of crushing you.
Do you know how we could find out?
You'd have to be very sneaky about it, but maybe you can find out from him. He's, again, very tricky.
Really good at sneaking.
And if we were to directly get in some sort of confrontation with him, odds are he would use you against us.
If it became desperate enough, he would. I don't think he wants to reveal my nature to the crew. He does want control of the boat, and he does need a capable crew to run it. The reason why he doesn't have it now is because of the first mate, his boisterous attitude.
Rust.
So he wants power. There's one thing standing in the way of that. I think that there maybe should be a little worried for Rust.
Well, it seems like if he's this, like, if he has this much power at his fingertips, that he could just get rid of Rust, like he did with the captain.
And I think he will. Probably before the end of the voyage. And if he does, he will assume control of the boat.
Okay, so we've looked through Hop's stuff, though, and we just found the treasure.
Yeah.
A quick, casual look. You found treasure.
Hey, guys.
He said casual, so
Let's
I
do-
feel
I mean,
like
you
we
did
need to do...
You did open like a locked chest.
Yeah, and just went, hey, treasure. Why don't we do a little more thorough search of the chest?
Any other locked components inside the chest?
You dig a little deeper, and you see a jar of some kind of substance.
What color is it?
It's like icky clear.
Milky?
Milky.
Milky?
Milky looking.
And it's like...
Oh. Quite a reaction.
These guys are sailors, right? And we're in his bunk, and there's a jar. I don't know. So I'm going to open up the jar.
It looks like it's a jar of blubber or grease.
Ew. And I smell it?
It smells like
Pancakes?
seawater, you know. It smells salty.
Be very careful.
Pancakes?
It smells like pancakes.
Mmm.
No, don't do it. No. Even I'm going to say don't do it. I'm just going to throw this out here, and I may be way off base, but what if that's the captain? So let's be careful. I'm just saying, this is a powerful
He's
dude.
goo now.
If he like gooey-fied him and put him in a jar or
I'm gonna look at it with my magic lens.
There is nothing emanating from it.
Okay.
I kind of had a feeling it was kind of like the adipose from Doctor Who, these little like gelatinous things that would walk around. I don't know, that's just kind of what was in my brain. Still think you should be careful.
I'm gonna ask Cecil if he knows what this is. Can you guess?
I don't know what that is.
Are there any like...
He kind of puts a finger in it.
It's the captain.
I don't know.
Great.
Are there any inscriptions or carvings or anything on the chest itself? Inside or outside or anything like that?
No carvings on the chest. It's a very plain chest.
So we've done a thorough examination of the chest. We found the treasure. We found a jar of pancake batter.
Give it to the cook!
Gotta make sure we put everything back the way it was,
Yes.
so he doesn't know.
Well, if there's nothing in his quarters, I would assume he's got something on his person that is helping control Cecil.
Yeah, and I mean, it logically makes sense that if it's something that powerful, he would have it on him at all times.
True story.
You're gonna have to seduce him.
You know what? I hear I'm pretty seductive.
Now's my chance to shine.
That's all I do. I just go up to somebody and be like,
I don't think you are that seductive.
this works, right? This works.
Well, I think we need to get out of this room just in case if Hops comes back.
Good call.
It's gonna look kind of weird.
Cecil, maybe you should like person yourself again.
Oh, yes. Just a moment. He just kind of like waves and like you see like a weird puff of smoke, and he is Cecil again.
My name is Sultan Cecil.
Cecil, Sultan of the Coral Blade Kingdom.
Where is the CBK?
Oh, it's on it's another plane of reality,
Neato.
accessible through the ocean.
So how do you
Through the
find? You said you were here to find subjects, or
Yes, I bring people back to my kingdom.
willingly?
They are willingly join me.
After I bring them, like, okay. All right.
Anyone want to roll insight on that?
Yes.
Maybe.
Called it.
Oh, 11.
They probably willingly join him on a visit to the kingdom.
He kind of willingly took people to join his kingdom. That didn't quite set well with Kira, I don't think. That sounded a little shifty. More like you go visit and you never leave.
But you know, like it's not cool for him to be held against his will. And maybe this is a learning opportunity for him. Like now that he knows like this actually isn't cool to make people do things they don't want to do. Maybe moving forward he won't trick people. I don't know. Maybe.
Okay, so team. How do we figure out what's going on with Hop?
Yeah.
As seductive as I can be, I'm not sure that's going to be our best outlet.
I feel like you should give it a go. See what happens.
Always go with the honey pot.
Could you like use Xander to maybe?
I can use Xander to follow him around. I would feel more comfortable knowing what we know now. I would feel a little more comfortable if someone was like watching my back while I was in Xander, so that I don't get jumped.
Yeah. Of course, we could do that.
But yeah, I can totally do that with Xander.
Because I think like maybe when he like goes to bed and he's like getting in his
Yeah, where are we in the day?
evening.
Okay.
Early evening. You guys were getting ready for the dance.
There's a dance!
Right.
I totally forgot about the dance.
Did too.
People, there's an opportunity at the dance because he's going to want a dancing partner.
Yeah.
And as you're dancing,
who has a good sleight of hand?
Metagaming.
What is yours?
+5.
Mine's +5 too.
Oh, you're better than me.
-1.
Not you. But at the dance, he's going to be dancing. So you can dance with them.
Do you think he'll want to dance with me?
She is the icky one.
I have
We can
bird
clean
poop
you
on
up.
me.
Oh, we could do
Not a makeover. I'm not going. I'm not having a makeover.
We could so do a makeover. Come on, it'll be great.
Everyone.
Come on, Claire.
I want this so bad.
And then I remembered there was a dance. And then you could see the gleam in Mark's eye, the shimmering stars of his soul, just blinked out into the universe and said, "We can do a makeover." I knew it's gonna be okay. We're gonna be fine. I never, ever would have imagined we would have had the plot of an 80s makeover movie in The Heroes of Awesome. Here we are.
Claire,
Fight over
please. We can make you over for the dance. Think of what we would.
It's necessary, Claire.
Claire, this is important.
You can get
really
filthy
important.
as soon as we have
Yes,
whatever it is.
we will
I don't like
totally.
this.
I think this is
Make
this.
sacrifice.
It'll be the way to
greater
go
good.
with this. Seriously,
Bad
Claire.
idea.
This is what we need to do, people. There needs to be a
Mine
makeover.
ball. It'll be amazing.
But I like my frizzy hair.
We can frizz it up later. Let's just
Yep.
tone it down a little for this evening.
And then you
You'll-
don't have to shower for a month.
That's what I do anyway.
Okay.
Not normal.
2 months. And we won't throw you in
We
a
won't
river.
throw you in a river for a month. How's that?
Yeah.
I don't like this idea.
This will be great because then you can dance with him and you can use your sleight of hand to see what he has on his person, and that could help us free Cecil and find the captain. Claire,
Got it, girl.
let us do this.
I hate this.
Yeah.
What are you doing? See how low my charisma is? Because it's not going to do much.
We can do stuff, man. We can do stuff.
Can I persuade Claire to do it?
Will my high dexterity make me an amazing dancer?
Yes. You were actually probably the most nimble of us all.
You probably are,
Twinkle
yes.
Toes,
It's like your secret power is your ability to dance.
I might have to have you justify it against your performance roll instead.
Oh, yeah, my performance is pretty good.
Explain how your dexterity makes you a good dancer.
We can give you some quick dance lessons.
Who here
I
knows
grew
to
up.
dance?
Hey, I grew up in like a high court of nobles. I got some dancing experience. I can teach you some dancing.
I hate this.
Yay,
This is great. This is great. This is great. Guys, we got to get her clothes. Who's got? We'll figure this out. Who's got the best looking clothes?
I do.
Probably me of the ladies.
Probably you of the lady. Yeah, that's true. That's true. So we need to dress her up in some of your stuff.
Does that mean I have to wear her stuff?
Nothing wrong with my stuff.
This is where she says, "Can't you be playing Malibu right now?" 4 changes of outfit.
Malibu when you need her.
So many outfits.
I think I still have the wedding dress.
Yes, you do.
I still
And that
got
is
that.
a sweet dress too.
I still got that.
Oh yeah.
What?
can
Can
wear
I
the-
wear that dress?
Yes, you can wear that dress.
Oh, yeah, look like
Sweet.
a vampire.
First thing we do need to
Vampire
do
wedding
though
dress.
is we need. I mean, you may need a bath. No, it'll be just a quick. It'll be a quick bath. There's water
wash
all
off?
around us.
Wash off?
We can get water all around
Great
us.
plan. Let's throw her into the
Exfoliate with
ocean.
some salt water.
So it was salt water. Yeah, right. This will be great.
Never mind the
Do this.
shark from before.
We can just roll a bucket over the side, pull it up. It's fine. We'll get water. We'll just get you a little like.
I think we should just throw her in the ocean.
That would work too. I mean,
What?
that'd be hard to get. We'll tie a rope around your waist.
I was like,
Oh, no. This is not a good idea.
This is the
not
best
a good
plan we've
idea.
ever had. Are you kidding? Oh man.
God.
oh, there are bins to like wash off in. I mean, little
Yeah.
trough
I mean,
thingies.
they've got to have something, right?
Yeah. There's a wash tub.
Yeah, if I put water in it.
Okay.
There's just so much good stuff. And you're like, oh, it's like they're assigning tasks to each other and jobs, and like you need to do this. We're gonna teach some dancing. And I was like, oh my god, so much inspiration.
First things first. We've got to get your dress
I'll
for
go
her.
get- yep, it's in
Cynthia, I'm gonna have to put you in charge of bathing her. You can handle it, right? Do the hair.
She looks so thrilled.
Look godly.
I mean, you both have these luxurious locks. Just clean her up, get that hair like good to go and everything like that. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna warg into Xander while you guys are doing this. We can kind of keep an eye on him right now. As soon as you get him done, come find me and I'm gonna start giving her dancing lessons. And by the time the evening comes, she is gonna walk up onto deck. She's gonna be playing music on her new instrument she just learned. All eyes on her. And she walks straight to hop. Guys, this is the best plan we've ever had in our lives.
He is not lying there. So you're in charge of cleaning. You're in charge of dancing.
Yep.
You
Dressing.
provide the dress and the outfit.
Styling. She's a stylist.
Anyone have makeup?
We can make up some things.
Does that exist in this realm?
Oh, sure.
Yeah. I'll go see if we can get some berries
I
from
have, I have some blood I could probably...
No blood. No. You're making this harder. We could even get some charcoal from the stoves and we could use that as like an eyeliner thing. You know, it'd be like a coal eyeliner thing. Guys. Oh,
got it. We got
guys.
it.
This is good.
This might be my favorite thing ever.
I love it. Okay, are we set? Are we ready to roll? Cecil, hold on, buddy. We're gonna do our best to help you out here.
I would really appreciate that.
We're with you here. Okay.
And any hints
And
you give
perhaps-
us
Helping
to
everyone.
If you can free me, you could join me in my kingdom.
Yeah, we'll talk.
maybe,
Talk later. Let's put a pin in that. We'll come back to it. Okay.
No. Kira does not like to visit places she cannot check out of.
All right. Well, then I'm going to go ahead and warg into Xander and go up and check out Hop. If you guys want to jump on.
Cecil,
Should
does
someone watch
Hop
your
have any interest or anything that Amanda or that Claire could talk to him about while she's dancing with him? Anything that might pique his interest or keep him distracted?
Well, on the surface, he's
we flatter
really
his
interested
power?
in navigation and the stars and life on the seas.
On the surface.
Clearly, he has aspirations towards power?
Just stroke that.
Maybe some evil inclination?
I'm not stroking anything.
Metaphorically speaking. Metaphor. It's all metaphor. Just maybe you give the occasional, like, oh, you seem so strong and powerful kind of thing.
Oh,
while
my
you're dancing.
God.
It'll be great. And then he will, yes, this is, oh, I love this plan so much.
I did not anticipate any of this. I love it.
Okay, I'm gonna work into Xander and go check out Hop. Okay?
Okay.
So Xander is already top deck, and you immediately kind of look towards Hop, and Hop seems to be looking around almost suspiciously.
I will immediately pop out. I'm gonna look at Cecil like, go upstairs.
I'll do that right now. You should probably get out of this room.
Yeah, we're out of this room. We're
We're going to go
upstairs,
to
we're
our barracks.
Yeah, I'm gonna go down in my room, close the door, and then we're back into Xander.
Let's take a bath.
Cecil, you see through Xander's eyes emerge top deck and begin like talking with and conversing with the various sailors and men of the boat. And you see Hop still is kind of looking around.
He's probably looking for us.
And these guys are already working on Claire. All right, I'm gonna have to work out of Xander and go up top.
You notice he immediately looks to you, nods in appreciation, brings you over, it summons you over.
Oh man.
How's it going today?
It's going well. How are you and your team?
Oh, we're doing all right. You know, the Zaboim thing, glad we got through that. It was a little stressful for everything, but, you know, we're feeling confident in how things are going right now. We're looking, Voyage seems to be going better now. It's unfortunate about the captain, but, you know, we'll, we have faith in the crew and everyone here to make this work out.
Have you made any advances in finding the captain?
We really haven't. We've been looking everywhere, investigating, asking, and just have not found anything.
That's unfortunate. I really feel like you guys have the power to do it. I hope that you come through. And I mean, I hate to think the worst. I wouldn't want him to be overboard, but I mean, if there's something magical that has caused this calamity, you would be the people to find that out.
So far, we found nothing, but we're not giving up. We're not giving up on the captain. We're gonna try really hard to see what we can find, but so far, nothing.
Well, we appreciate your diligence, and we're making good time. We are getting there, and we should get there before the scheduled time.
Oh, that's exciting. Oh, thank you so much. I knew we had confidence in you all, and it seems well placed. Thank you so much for everything you've done.
Where's the rest of your group?
They are downstairs resting. The incident with the Zaboim was a little draining, especially on one of our friends. It was a very tense incident. We also heard about the dance tonight, and they're actually very excited about the dance.
Oh yeah, the dance is fine. Tell me more about this goddess, this being that emerged from the sea.
You know, I don't honestly know that much about her. We're familiar with her.
She seemed pretty interested in you and wanted you by name.
Yes. One of our friends may have had some dealings with this god in the past.
Interesting. Which of your friends?
She really doesn't like to talk about it very much.
Well, I mean, I've never seen anything like that before, and I would be very interested to learn more about this Zaboim character.
Well, okay.
If we're going to sail these seas, I'm going to need to know what kind of dangers we're in.
Can I speak to you away from everybody for just a minute?
There's no one close.
Okay. Look, she did not want me to tell you this. Our friend Claire, she may have had some past experience with the Zaboim, but I'll tell you what she really didn't want me to tell you. She kind of got a crush on you.
Which one is Claire, the pretty one or the stinky one?
Oh, she's very pretty.
Or the muscly one?
Not sure which is
The well-armored one?
Cindy? Oh.
Me? The muscly one? I'm Claire.
That was priceless.
I honestly didn't know how to answer that question. Which one is which? Because they're all pretty stinky and muscly in their own way.
We are more than just, muscles or prettiness or stinkiness.
Rock, hard place. Claire, I think when people first meet Claire, they may think that she's kind of stinky, but you have to understand Claire.
I understand she smells.
She's been in the woods
I'm
a while.
on the sea
That's
with
true.
men
Yeah,
for
you
long
know
periods of time,
smells.
and she smells.
She does smell. Claire has been traveling a lot. When I first met Claire, she did not have that aroma.
Aroma.
But we've been traveling a lot through marshes and a lot of places that cause that. I gotta tell you, you don't know what Claire looks like.
He sniffs you. You smell pretty like a woman. See? Why doesn't she?
Well, it's because I carry this sachet of herbs.
Do you?
Sure, why not? I actually think I do.
actually.
Hold on, I think I actually do. Hold on. Maybe.
We'll say you do. It's fine.
Okay, sure.
Yeah. That
Well, she needs some herbs.
I was gonna get her some when we got down to the Southern Isles, and we'll work on that. But trust me on this, Claire, beautiful.
Well, I'm interested to see that. But if you could send your friend who knows about Zeboim to talk to me.
It's Claire.
It's Claire.
Yeah, I just told you that.
It's not the name Zeboim said.
Was it? Oh, she goes by two names. We've introduced ourselves, and none of us said the name Raywin, right? It's because Zeboim knows her as Raywin.
That seems duplicitous.
It's something we've had to deal with.
seems legit.
See you here from below deck.
I yell from the stairwell.
Perfectly normal.
Yeah, I guess I'd love to talk to Claire then.
I will let her know this. I wouldn't call her Raywin, though. She doesn't really like to be called Raywin.
Claire it is.
Perfect. It was risky for me to say that Claire was one with Zeboim. If I had not said that, though, he would have ignored Claire and really been focused on Kira, and that would have ruined our plan. We had things in motion. This was the way it had to be, so that's what we had. Got to adapt. Adapt on the fly. Nimble. Anything else? We're going to keep investigating. Get ready for the party tonight. Everything.
All right, best of luck.
Excellent. And thank you again for all your help and everything you've done with us. Really appreciate it. I'm going to head downstairs after that. Mm-hmm. Go to the door. Knock on the door gently.
Which door?
Whichever door they're cleaning her up in.
Okay. Well, let's cut to that.
Cool.
How are you doing it?
Do we have? Is there such thing as
I think we have
shampoo in this realm?
soap.
Soap.
We have soap.
Any bugs or critters on my body, I want to keep.
Guys.
I feel like this is something we should discuss.
They are my friends.
Well, let's figure out how many and what they are first, and then we'll make a deal.
Does everyone have a jar we can
We'll
safely
make
keep them
a
in for the night?
Well, I mean, you'll be probably happy to know that within the, under part of the dress. Tell I know a lot about this. There's probably some cobwebs and probably a couple spiders.
That sounds nice.
It's been in a bag for months in a vampire layer before that. So that's cool.
Perfectly clean.
I feel like
Totally.
if you have herbs, I would have asked to borrow some of these herbs to sort of sprinkle in the bath water.
Oh, that's good.
Add a nice fragrance
That's good. Yeah.
to replace other fragrances.
Oh, yeah.
Aromas.
I need to write sachet of herbs.
Yep, get that on there.
Of
It's in now.
herbs.
All right, so we got herbs in the water.
So she's fighting us, but you're
Just using soap.
in the water
Water's
with some
cold.
soap. Yeah.
This is horrible.
Claire, give me a Constitution roll.
Oh,
She dies.
I'm dead now. Thanks, guys. Get all my power from my stink. 15.
You weathered the cleansing pretty good. You find yourself asking, there too?
Why there? Nobody ever sees that part.
I don't want to take a bath.
I'm not shaving anything.
It's a long dress.
Leave my mustache alone.
You see a jar of wax aside.
It's my flavor saver.
Hey, Claire, close your eyes. I have a surprise for you.
No.
Yes.
No.
Oh, yes. Do that.
No.
You do a pretty respectable job cleansing her up and making her presentable. She looks like a whole new woman.
Mm-hmm.
Might take a strength roll to get a comb through that hair.
I am very strong.
Yeah. Cindy is going to tackle the hair.
I'm gonna have to like hold on to my scalp
I'll start like the tips.
at the tip.
Working your way down.
No,
You work your way
Work way
up.
up. Sorry. Yeah, work way up. Sorry. That's what I meant to say.
Haven't you ever had long hair?
Yeah. Or, yeah.
Yeah, you do actually.
Do have good long hair on
Quite
the
a mane there.
Yeah.
Quite the locks, yeah.
All right.
How much time do we have? Yeah. She gets in the dress. Fashion some rouge.
All right, someone justify a roll for me. Tell me what you're going to roll and why that applies to makeup.
I'm not in there, right?
No.
Okay. Come on, team. You got this.
A nature roll to mix, to use the fruits and whatever I've come across to make a rouge and lip stain. Natural elements, maybe combined with medicine.
I accept that. Nature roll.
Nature roll.
Come on, you got this.
14.
You make an attractive blend of colors that bring out her beauty in a way that you've never seen.
Oh, she's like, I'm going to jump in the ocean.
I've got some uses in the medicine nature realm. I figured they had some dried fruit on board or some other things that we could make a paste or a stain for lipstick and rouge and doll her all up. I loved it because of how much she hated it.
1 hour, Claire. 1 hour.
Okay.
You
And
hear
everyone else gets sort of cleaned up for the party.
a knock at the door.
Knock, knock, knock.
Our door?
Yeah.
Hello?
Guys, can I come in?
Oh, yes, you can come in.
Okay. I'm going to come in real quick. It says, okay, so here's the thing.
Hold on. You see a vision before you.
Really?
Okay, so here's the... Holy
That's
crap!
my masterpiece.
I'm not doing this. I don't like this. No.
Holy...
Right?
Claire!
Right?
Yes.
Holy
There
crap!
were so
High
many maggots in the
five!
water.
High
It
five!
was worth it.
High five!
No. No.
You smudge your makeup.
Oh no! Guys. I'm sorry. You can fix it. You're good. You got this. I mean, yeah, guys, well done. This plan. Aces. Good stuff. So Claire, a couple of things. You may need to talk a little bit with Kira over here to get some inside knowledge on Zaboim, because I may have gotten you an in with Hop over there by saying that you were the one Zaboim was interested in.
What's that now?
Do you remember how Cecil said this
You
guy
don't get
wanted
the crappy boyfriend this time.
Cecil said that Hop wanted to get information about Zaboim, right?
Yeah.
So in order to get him to kind of be on the open to like talking with you and stuff, I may have slipped in that you were the one Zaboim was interested in and had the history. So
Great idea.
thank you for that.
Great idea.
So you probably need to kind of give her just some top surface level stuff. And surface level Zaboim stuff. You got this, Claire.
Okay.
You totally got this.
If Claire was going to be the one that like had to seduce him, then she needed to be the one that there couldn't be someone else that he was like had interest in for another reason.
Definitely, if he thinks himself very powerful and useful, that would be someone she would want in her ranks. Let's see. She would especially love if he could, bring a ship full of people to her. That could be very
So she wants
useful to her. If she thinks, he could help her get more followers, because they would, of course, be the followers, and he would be, one of her main guys.
Does she have any weaknesses?
I mean, like him, she doesn't think she can be beat.
Okay.
She is, the one and only.
How do you contact her?
You might not want to give away too much that's actually
No,
useful.
I know. I just want to have like a few talking points.
Thanks for the help. Zaboim awaken.
Freaking Zaboim. Like, she's getting me in trouble everywhere. I did think it was hilarious that Hop thought he was gonna be more powerful than Zaboim. I'm like, are you a god? No? Okay.
Okay.
Cool. You feel good? You can talk it up. Now, Claire, here's the big thing.
Make it up.
You gotta schmooze this guy. You gotta make him be okay with you and be open with you here. So
I got this. I know what I'm doing. I know
guys,
what I'm doing.
Maybe we should have a rehearsal.
No, I got
I
this.
think there should totally be a rehearsal.
I know.
Oh, you still need to teach her how to dance.
I gotta teach her how to dance.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, so I get to teach her how to dance. All right, Claire, now's the dance lesson.
Okay.
Drop the beat.
I feel
How about
helpful
you do
here.
the dance and I'll watch you and then I'll repeat you.
Okay, all right, so this is the dance we're gonna do. This is one that was very popular in the court. A lot of nobility will do this dance. So I'm gonna start doing a little waltzy dance. Watch my feet. 1, 2, 3.
Have you seen A Knight's Tale?
1, 2, 3.
That.
1, 2, 3.
The golden years.
Yes.
How you getting the feet? You got the feet there?
I think I can repeat what you're doing. I'm stumbling along the way because my performance is terrible.
But your dexterity here. Watch your feet. Watch
Yep,
your feet.
yep.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, you're getting
You
the
have
feet
the
down.
steps, but you don't put a lot of pizzazz into it.
Yeah, I'm just kind of stiff about it.
Yeah.
Okay, so now I want you to raise your arms up. Maybe not. You're not raising the roof, but just let them flow. Loosen up your wrists a little bit. There you go. You're doing the thing. 1, 2, 3. 1,
sort of
2,
like
3.
dancing
1, 2,
T-Rexes.
3. 1, 2, 3. Now, Claire, we're gonna do something different here, and I don't want you to freak out. Okay? I'm just gonna step up. I'm gonna put my hand on your shoulder.
No,
Don't freak out. Don't freak out. Don't freak out. Don't freak out.
Don't
freak out.
touch me.
Don't. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. This is dancing. This is dancing.
A little bit of dance touch
Just a little
will be needed.
hand on shoulder. Don't freak out here. Don't freak out here. Hand on waist. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Okay. There you go. Working it. There you go.
Anyone have calm emotions?
Animal handling. No.
Shut up. Messed up.
I am going to give you guidance when you go up there.
Oh yes.
For
Mark,
your
you have one of those?
performance
I don't.
task.
You know.
That was beautiful.
Inspiration. Inspiration for you. And everyone had funny things and just great contributions. It was ideal.
Just doing a little dance. 1, 2, 3.
Yes.
1, 2, 3. Cool. Now, don't freak out. You need to put your hands.
If you touch me one other place.
I only have 2 hands. I can't touch you anywhere else. You actually have to touch me now.
Do the touch.
It's okay. It's okay. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Think
Okay.
of it like a hold.
Yes, you're grappling. Think of you're grappling.
Okay, yes. I can do
Lighter than a
this.
grapple.
I can
Lighter.
do this.
Not that tight. Not that tight. He's up.
You are
He's up.
keeping your target in close range so that you can get the information
I
you
can
need.
do that. I can do
Yeah,
that.
there you
I
go.
can do
There you go.
that.
You feeling that? There you
Yes.
go. So now we got 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Relax. Your hands relax. There you go. There you go. There you go. See, this is easy, right? It's just think of it like the dance of combat. As you're spinning around shooting your bow, it's the same thing except you're just touching another human being.
Okay.
See? Right?
Okay.
Good. Feel good?
No. But okay.
But you got this.
I
You
got it.
got this,
I got
right?
it. This.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, I do think we might need I mean, I've got the dancing thing. It really would not be a bad idea for her to rehearse, like, seduction.
I know how to talk to guys. That's not a problem.
Really?
Yes. Talk to Papa.
Okay, so
She did
So
talk
Claire,
about
this is your
When she
very
needs
first
to, she
dance.
can-
So
Sure.
I want you to know it's going to be slightly overwhelming. Just because other kids are doing it doesn't mean people. I'm sorry, women are doesn't mean that you have to be making any decisions that you don't
Is she
feel
giving me the
comfortable
talk? Am I getting the talk right now?
I think you are.
And I want you to know that if you feel overwhelmed at all, I am here for you.
I'm like purple. I'm like
I am
so
here
embarrassed.
for you, Claire.
What the? Everybody's getting inspiration at my expense.
Just wait.
the
Damn it.
best thing that's ever happened to us.
I hate all of you.
I will never get over how perfectly this all just sort of like unfolded and became something I never would have ever guessed.
So we feel comfortable that she can talk to Hop.
I think so.
Your dancing is looking great.
She has a goal that
It is good. I mean, just remember to stay relaxed. Stay relaxed. Don't stress out. No, don't cross your arms. Don't cross. There you go. Just
Keep your
stay
box.
relaxed. Right. And remember, at the end of the day, we just want to help everyone on this ship.
Okay, I can do that. I can do it.
That's right.
I can do it.
I think we're ready, team.
Question for you.
performance.
Would you prefer to have +6 temporary to your charisma for the rest of the Cinderella story? Or would you prefer to roll all your charisma-based rolls with advantage?
That's an interesting question. I feel like this is like a math question you would get.
Yeah, right. Like
It's just
statistically,
more likely.
because I mean, your charisma right now is a -1,
It is -1.
and if you got a +6, it would get you a plus.
I would be at 5.
5 every roll.
Not +5, it'd be +2.
It'd be +2. It would just increase your charisma to 14. So it'd be
Oh, it would.
I
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it seems like to do the double would be better at advantage.
But you're still subtracting it.
yeah.
But it would just be -1.
I mean, if she rolls 2 6s, we're screwed regardless. So I mean,
Yes.
maybe rolling with advantage is the way
I
to
think
roll.
advantage, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I hope that's the right choice.
So,
We'll hear it if it's not.
for the belle of the ball, I'm going to need this one back before the end. A nice purple.
It's so beautiful. I'm jealous.
That is an inspiration dice. So.
Okay. Oh, it's inspiration?
It
That's
is
not my
inspiration.
advantage?
Yeah. You will automatically be rolling advantage for every charisma-based thing, but you do also have inspiration to carry you into.
I need it. So does that mean like at some point if I have to do a charisma roll, I could roll all 3?
No.
No. Okay.
No, you can't add inspiration to advantage.
All right, guys. Let's do this.
So if things go really poorly, you'll have advantage ready.
Okay, no, relax shoulders, relax shoulders. There you go, there you go.
Here we
Yeah.
go. Here we go.
Put the hair back. Good to go. I think we're ready for the dance, folks.
Mess up our coif.
Okay.
You go up topside, and you hear the gunner playing this bawdy, robust tale of what seamen do on the seas when there's no women around. And they're all throwing cans and garbage at our fancy lad friend and making him dance.
Poor Elliot.
You're so mean.
Like, is this what happens when you just get a bunch of dudes together on a boat? Like,
I mean, we're going to go back to Cabin Boy again. There is a scene where they're basically playing the accordion and just throwing cans at Chris Elliott's feet while he's, oh, this is fun. Yeah. Oh, that's great. Oh, what a pip. You know, just getting made fun of and teased. So that's their dance. When they were saying it like, come to the dance, it's going to be a blast. And it turns into an actual prom. Perfect.
And he's keeping pretty cheerful. He's like, "Oh, you gentlemen, you're so hilarious! Yay, this is fun! Just having a good time." But they all see you, and the music stops, and they all are just like staring.
Straight for
We nudged Claire.
Nudge Claire. Straighten her up.
Is there like a punch bowl area?
Why, Fish Biscuit does have some refreshments out.
I'm gonna walk over to there.
Stay with her. Stay with her. Stay with her. Don't let her spill it on her.
Music slowly continues. It's a completely different song. It's kind of more like a Mariner's song. Something as performed by, I forgot the name of the band, damn it.
Dave Matthews Band.
No, good God, what? The Decemberists.
Oh, okay.
And it's a little more calm, and Elliot is no longer having garbage thrown at him. They're all kind of like sort of mumbling to themselves and talking and whatnot. And you approach the snacks, and Fish Biscuit says, "Who are you?"
Stop her.
Isn't she funny? Oh, good one, Claire.
Would you like some
Claire?
punch?
Yes.
That part. Oh, crap.
You can pour some pretty goopy looking punch.
I just like take it down.
It's actually delicious.
This is delicious. Can I have another one?
It might not be different from the fish soup.
I'm just gonna hold this second one.
Good call.
Careful.
Yeah, so they're all just kind of like looking and kind of more in the mingle stages of a party.
Do I see
Someone's
where
gonna have to start this
Hop is?
dance.
Yeah, he's amongst the crew, talking.
So I'm going to walk by where he is, look at him, and keep on walking.
Perception roll.
Okay. 10?
You think you maybe saw his eyes following you?
Okay.
Yeah,
And I'm gonna find a place to stand and nurse my drink.
I'm gonna give Kira a low five and be like, well done. Okay, but it does seem like we need to get this party started. You still have that instrument? Can you drop a beat for us again?
Drop a beat.
Let's dance.
Let's dance.
Watch the only chords I know are in
Let's
the
dance.
Jaws. Why don't we just start dancing?
Let's just start dancing. Who needs music?
Well, the musician will.
Okay, all right. So we got a little music going. Let's dance.
Okay. I'm not going to be very good at this.
It's okay. I can walk.
Are you fully armored?
Can lead.
I feel like I would be.
I can lead. I got the experience. I can lead.
This
It's
is
fine.
going to be painful for you.
Oh God.
stepping
Oh
on your toes
God.
a lot.
This was a bad
And it will hurt.
idea. I
Yeah,
thought.
Kira's over sitting with the musician, adding some.
You need to make a
beats.
performance roll at disadvantage.
Oh God.
That's unfortunate.
Wow, that was a bad roll. Either way.
I hope.
And then
Clank, roll that way.
clank.
She doesn't have to be good at dancing.
this is so fun. Oh, sorry, Tara Wheel.
It's okay. 10 points of damage.
Your foot is flattened.
Lose that toe, yeah.
I love Cynthia's dancing. It makes me really happy that she was still in her armor, just like clanking around, but still doing it, like being earnest about it. It's pretty adorable.
The gunner's trying to like get something going with the beat of the sound of her armor clanging together.
I'm just looking at her like.
It turns into a fairly jaunty tune, and everyone's kind of all right.
I'm a trendsetter.
Rust approaches you. Mm-hmm. Well, you've certainly cleaned yourself up. I would be honored to dance with you.
I would be honored to dance with you.
Wonderful, shall we?
Yes.
Kira beams with pride. She's watching this.
I get distracted from the dance and walk into Tara Wheel.
It's like, Indians. Watch it. I don't know if you realize just how heavy that armor is, Cynthia.
Performance roll, and this will be one you do at advantage.
Okay. Oh, man. Oh, my. That is a nat 20.
Bam! Bam!
You are sweeping him off his feet. Like the dance is beautiful, flowing. You just feel possessed by the spirit of the music. He looks into your eyes and you catch it. You realize, oh no.
I'm like, oh, I feel kind of dizzy. I think I had a little too much punch.
Yeah, I feel dizzy too.
I'm gonna go stand over there for a second and catch my breath.
Can I stand with you?
I think I just need a moment. I don't want you to see me like all
Can I
hot
see
and
this?
flustered.
Can I see this real quick?
You're kind of focusing on getting hit on not hit on, but beat on.
Literally.
Actually hit.
Okay, all right.
But I'll find you later. How about that?
Okay, that sounds wonderful. I'm the captain of the ship now, and I have a lot of things to offer. Beautiful maiden of the sea.
Oh, I know. And I give him a little bonk on the nose.
We may have done too much.
All right, so you go stand over there.
Yeah.
Okay, he goes back to like the other men, and he's all
Yeah,
like,
yes.
Yeah.
This is how it works.
The goal is hop.
Duh, this is how you do it.
Yeah.
This is how you do it. This is how you do it.
singing something about my truck.
Make him jealous.
I wasn't worried that she was playing hard to get until rust started falling for her. As soon as I noticed Rust starting like getting that doe-eyed look in his face, it's like, oh God. And then when you look around at the rest of the crew and everybody's staring at her, I'm like, this could go really wrong really quickly. Oh God, we've got to adjust and adapt.
All right, I'm just gonna be
Solo cup.
standing there, just kind of fanning myself.
Anything else? Making eye contact with
I'll
anyone?
occasionally like look over there and smile and then look away.
You see them conversing, and Elliot approaches you.
Elliot,
Yes.
I'm gonna quickly run to Cynthia. Walk over to Cynthia.
Who's practically bruising Taro.
Oh, hey, Claire. Oh, so sorry.
God. Really? Okay.
Oh, no.
I could use a break. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah. No.
I'm gonna dance with Cynthia.
Oh, that's great. Enjoy that.
This isn't a good idea.
Yeah, it is.
I can't actually see out of my left eye right now.
All right, you guys are kind of dancing, little party music.
Yeah. Girl dance.
I could only give you another inspiration.
Yeah. I'm just gonna be like, is it working?
Elliot's kind of looking around, you guys. See if you can-
What are you doing here, Alice?
I keep on like
musician.
kind of
Hanging out.
putting my back towards him so he can't really get in.
kind of doesn't say.
Where is
Yeah.
Hop? Where can we see?
Hop is with Cecil. And they seem to be conversing and kind of looking at the dance, and like this, all of them are wiped out by this. By dance, they basically just abused Elliot.
So
So this is like not a thing they ever do.
They abused Elliot?
Like they
throwing stuff. Poor
Like
Elliot.
they tease him and.
I want to go over to Kira a minute and be like, we may have done too well because everybody's staring at Claire right now. We need to distract some of them away so she can get in with Hop.
I could just go tell Hop she was talking about it.
Girls
I
know
got
what to
you, I got
do.
you,
Girls
yeah.
know what to
Go
do.
over
This
there.
is why I'm talking to you. This is why I'm talking to you. I can take over the instrument though. I can.
Yeah, sure. See how that goes.
No, there's a
Do you have any musical talent?
Maybe.
The musician will take care of you and tell you to stop.
This will be great. I can do this.
I'll be like,
You
just
feel your toes being stepped on again. This time by the gunner.
It's good.
It's like, stop messing up my song.
Okay.
This is a lovely tune.
I walk over to Cecil and Hop. I'm like, enjoying the party?
Yes, this is unlike, and this is Hop. This is unlike anything we've ever had aboard this ship. This is kind of amazing.
I'll be like to Hop, like, when Claire was getting ready, we were all talking, and she was kind of hoping to have a dance with you.
Your terrible bassist friend had the same thing to say.
Well, I mean, she's noticed how great you are at handling the crew, and you've been so nice and helpful to us.
She doesn't seem that interested in me.
Well, girls aren't gonna just come out right and say it.
Why don't they?
We have to keep a little mystery. Just think on it for a little bit.
Maybe I will. At that point, Rust approaches. Like, how are we having a good time?
Great time. Hey, Rust, would you care to dance?
Sure. He kind of looks at the Claire still kind of boogieing with Sendia. Sure.
Great.
Distract.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. We go dance.
Kira, awesome wingman. Awesome wingman. She's setting it up, helping her knock it out of the park, acting as backup when needed. Girl got game.
All right. It's a more of a fun dance, not a close one. He seems to be like kind of loosening up. Hop approaches. You. It's a beautiful night, right?
It's beautiful, yeah.
Stars everywhere. The sea is calm. There's music that isn't about what you puked up in the morning.
I like those songs.
Oh, I can have them request that song.
No, this is nice too.
The matchstick sees you all talking and kind of slows the song down, brings the tempo down a bit.
Okay.
I'm going to tip Matchstick a silver.
Nods.
Sha la 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 la.
Hop kind of eyes you.
I will back away.
God.
Would you
dance with the little
care
one.
to dance?
I'd love to.
Okay. Cool.
Cool.
While that's happening, I dance with, who am I dancing with?
Rust.
Rust. Over to Elliot. I'm like, go ask Cynthia to dance.
Elliot says, you think she wants to?
Yeah. It'll be so fun.
Well, okay then. I think I will.
This is adorable.
He's going to like break a leg.
Elliot kind of quickly outs over to you. He's like, she told me I should dance with you.
Be gentle.
She pulls out her sword.
Be gentle. Have fun.
Be gentle.
I mean, I'm sorry. I would be honored if I could have this dance.
All right, warning, this armor is very heavy.
Warning.
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 It's
I
okay.
think he'll be the one person who will look past that.
I am a man, and I can handle it. He climbs on your armor.
He's like a little koala bear holding on.
Yes.
This is like absolutely perfect.
Okay, I start clicking around like that in a circle.
Perfect match.
Doing it. Oh, that's really good.
A tear drops from my eye.
Fish Biscuit looks to Tarawil.
I can't see out of my left.
Come on.
And it's not even just Claire that gets to dance. We've got hilarity with Sendia beating the shit out of Tarawil, Kira kind of jumping on the grenade of Rust. We then have Elliot climbing on top of Sendia because he's a smart man. He saw what was happening to Tarawil. All sorts of cute little moments, and I was like, this is gold.
All right, let's go to Claire and Hop. I'd say this night is quite magical.
What makes you say that?
Well, I mean, it's so beautiful, and you're a completely transformed woman from the one I saw earlier, so it must be like a spell.
No spell.
Oh. Wow. Well, I guess the adventuring life is can be kind of rough sometimes.
Yeah, that's the way I like it. I didn't, like, as it was coming out, I was like, no, get back in there.
That's totally what Claire would say. That was so good.
I thought, oh,
All right.
me too. I would, yes, magical. Rough. Magical.
Oh my god.
So do you come to this boat? I know, it's stupid. This is wow. Kind of like looks around for help a little bit.
It's kind of chilly out here, don't you think?
Oh yeah. The wind can blow pretty bitingly in the evening.
Do you mind if I wear your jacket? Is that okay?
Oh no, I'd be honored.
Thank you.
He hands over his jacket to you.
Thanks.
As he does, you see he's a bit of a collector of things. He has a bunch of weird little items hanging off of his belt. Strange fetishes, maybe some things that, like some gems, some peculiar items of various sorts. There might be like a little creature's foot.
Ooh. I point down in his crotch area. I'm like, what's that?
Oh, well, these. I just collect things wherever I travel, wherever I go.
You're most savvy.
Pick up little knickknacks that I.
Can I identify the animal?
It looks like a. What is the chicken snake thing? Cockatrice. Cockatrice foot.
Cockatrice?
Yeah. It's like a chicken claw, but it's got kind of weird scaly stuff on it.
I ask him, is that a cockatrice?
Yes. I've yes. It was found that in the southern islands. It's like a fetish there. The priestesses there gave me one.
Oh, what does it do?
I don't think it does anything. It's just like a good luck charm.
Oh, I like charms.
Yeah. Give me a perception roll.
I'm gonna use her guidance thing.
Okay.
Does that not help anything?
Not so much.
Okay, that was a 1.
It's a lot of strange items. Peculiar things.
Okay.
But it's like sort of like overwhelming. It's like all sorts of weird little knickknacks. And they kind of jingle around a little when he doesn't have the coat on.
So I kind of shiver and pull the coat tighter, and while I'm doing that, I kind of feel around in the pockets to see if there's anything in there.
You feel some gold or some coins in one pocket. There's a round metal object in another pocket, but you can't quite make out what it is. Smallish, palm size.
I'm gonna kind of turn around to see, like, oh, I wonder what my friends are doing.
He's like, oh.
And as I turn around, I like pull it out and look at what it is very quickly.
Compass.
It's a compass. It just looks like a regular compass.
Looks like a regular compass. Points
Okay.
north.
Cool. The first step was like, okay, I need to get his coat off. And that way I could check what's in the coat and then have a better view of what's on his body. So I'm cold. I need a coat. Are you a gentleman? Give me your coat. So step 1, got that. And then it was like, all right, now I got to get closer to him so that I can slyly start pulling things off his body. It seems like you've been on so many adventures.
Well, we've sailed for quite a while. I've been on the boat for about a year, and we're always on the sea. Very rarely do we take a respite.
So which one of these charms is your favorite?
Well, I do have a very pretty shell I found once.
Oh yeah?
He pulls out this nice shell. He actually fastens it from the belt. It's about fist-sized. And it's very pearlescent and beautiful and just kind of shimmers in the moonlight. Shimmers almost a little more than you expect it would.
Okay.
It's got a gleam to it.
It's beautiful. Does it have any magical qualities?
No, absolutely not. It's just a stunning example of, he names the kind of shell that it is. I don't know the names of shells, but he's of that kind of shell. And I have an interest in the seas, and so when I saw that, I thought this is more valuable than any amount of money, because it is just the second most beautiful thing I've ever seen.
There it is.
Well, aren't the stars lovely tonight?
They certainly are. In fact, you can see...
While he's pointing up at the constellation, I take out my magic lens and look at his belt.
You see nothing.
Nothing's glowing?
No glow.
God damn it.
Compass.
Give me another perception roll.
Okay, I'm going to use my inspiration. 20!
All right. A handful of the items have that same sheen that the shell has. Like as if it were well-oiled.
Leather?
Leather? Well,
Wait, is that here? That's
No,
not here.
it's not here. So the shell is really shiny. There is a crystal that is covered in this sort of wet look kind of thing, this glimmer, and there is a tiny treasure chest, almost an exact duplicate, replica of a treasure chest, but miniature. And there is a feather that shouldn't shimmer like it does. In fact, it looks like it's clumped together, the quills are
So
clumped.
could these all be magical items that he's using to cast spells? Thinking out loud.
what if the stuff we found in his chest, he used that to coat them? I don't know. Because maybe that, I don't know.
At first, I was really confused by that, but it seemed that there must be some kind of link that the items themselves all had the same shimmer to them. Maybe that was related to the goo that we found in his room. It could have had the same consistency. And I mean, I looked at it with my magical lens and didn't see anything, which was surprising. But maybe the goo itself is a mask for that. So whatever magical aura we would have gotten normally was concealed. So I'm going to get kind of close to him and be like, do you know what that star is?
Oh yes, he starts to tell you all about the history of people that have looked at that star.
And I'm going to see if there's any way I can grab the pearl.
There's no pearl.
Or whatever the
shell?
thing.
The
Yeah.
shell. He's holding that one.
He's holding it?
Oh, because he did show it to you. He didn't put it back.
Gotta wait till
Okay.
But I mean, come on, you're close to him. You could just slip that arm around his way.
I really want that shell. I'm just going to see which things look kind of loose that I could easily start to...
How confident in your abilities are you?
I feel very confident.
You feel like you can get probably any of it if you distract him enough.
So I'm
He's pretty distracted.
I'm on him, kind of touching him, pointing up at the stars, very close to his face. With my hand down here.
And what are you going to go for?
I'm gonna go for the treasure box.
Okay. I'm going to require 2 rolls here. Require a performance and sleight of hand.
Are you giving me inspiration?
Totally give
Okay.
me inspiration.
Now, performance is a charisma-based thing, right?
It
On
is.
that one.
So your advantage will count towards that.
Okay, cool.
You don't actually need to use that inspiration.
So I'm going to do performance first, right? So that is 12.
You don't have the -1. You have +2. Or no, you don't. You do have
Yeah,
you
do
don't.
the advantage.
Okay. He seems pretty distracted.
Okay.
Maybe.
And now I'm going to do the sleight of hand.
Okay. You use that with an advantage. All right.
Yeah. And that is with a +5, so 15. I mean, 18.
All right. It's a little flick. You kind of like undo the strap that is wrapped around the chest, and he doesn't seem to notice, but you pocket it. When you touch the chest, it feels a little greasy.
I was terrified. I'm totally pit stained, like pretty hard. The whole time when I'm like picking stuff out of his belt, I'm like, I'm totally gonna mess this up, and then we're gonna have to fight, and we're all gonna die, and it'll be my fault. Cool, awesome, great. So I have that. I'm gonna put it in his coat pocket,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna be like, so, tell me, what's your favorite constellation up in the sky? I love hearing you talk about this. You're so smart.
Well, I think my favorite constellation is the Great Dragon, and he points off to this.
Okay. So there's a feather. I'm sorry, what were the other things you said?
There's the shell, a feather, a crystal.
Okay, the crystal. I'm going to go for the crystal.
Give me a perception roll first.
Okay. Yeah.
He's putting the shell back,
Oh, cool. I'm going to wait for a second for him to do that.
and then he's putting his hand on your shoulder. So both his hands are like kind of on your shoulders and pointing and touching.
So I kind of like nuzzle in, so I'm like under one arm.
Oh.
So he has
Arm around you.
just one arm around me.
Okay.
Be like, now which star is it? So he has to point with the other.
He points with the other.
Okay, and I put my other hand around him
Oh,
so that I can get to the shell.
all right. That sounds good. Can you give me a sleight of hand roll?
And while I do that, oh God. Oh, thank you. Okay.
Wait, no. Hold on. I want to hear what else you got.
Fair enough.
So at the same time as I'm fastening it and pulling it off his belt, I'm gonna kind of like grab his chest a little bit, like I'm shivering. So
His arm is around you.
his arms are,
Okay.
yeah, so
Your free hand. Got it.
his arms are around me. My arm is behind him. And I'm just like grabbing his chest like a little bit while I'm taking the shell.
Oh, all right.
So the focus is hopefully on his chest.
Yes.
Roll at advantage.
Do you like it rough?
Just like, oh, it's so cold. Sorry. Yeah, 23.
You have the shell.
The shell. And okay. And I just kind of quickly put it in my pocket and put my hand back around him. So what's left? There's the feather and the crystal.
Don't fly too close to the sun.
I want it all.
As I say when I'm sort of watching and dancing around them.
You know what? I'm like, I'm just getting so chilly. Do you mind if we start dancing again?
Absolutely don't mind.
Great. Let me tell my friend, there's this song that I want to dance to. Do you know how to tango?
What?
We'll figure it out.
Do you know how to tango?
He's working it.
So
You who just learned how not to step on feet?
I'm going to go to Kira and be like, will you hold my coat for a second?
Yeah.
And be like, and start to tango with him.
Or some wild dance.
And it's a pretty dramatic dance that I'm doing that is very seductive.
Spins.
All right.
Or how about this? It's like the song starts and I'm like twirling around, and as like I take off his coat like I'm a matador, And I'm just like pointing at him, like, come on. And then I throw the coat to Kira.
He is entranced by your performance.
Best thing.
And we start to dance.
All right. You guys are actually both dancing incredibly well. Pretty much all eyes are on you.
So I'm just going to keep on dancing. And be like, you know what sounds crazy? And I bet you would hate to do this.
What?
Let's jump in the water.
No.
I knew it was too much.
There are sharks. We will be eaten.
Don't you want to live dangerously?
The boat is sailing. Why would we do that?
Don't ruin this, Claire.
I don't understand what you want from that.
What is she doing?
I was thinking we should maybe get below decks. I do have my own room.
That does sound interesting. Let me go grab something to drink and talk to my friends real quick. And what if I meet you in your room? I just don't want them to know something's up.
Discretion.
Yes.
Makes sense. Give me a deception roll.
Deception. Oh, cool. It's charisma. 16.
No, let's just go. Let's be compulsive.
No, I work with these people. I don't want them to.
They both told me that you were interested, so
That
I think it's okay.
Well.
Come on, let's go.
Hey, Claire! Hey, Claire, come here.
What is this metagaming garbage?
Well, we can see what's happening.
You're not privy to their conversation.
No, but I think I can tell when a guy wants to take a girl downstairs.
I mean, yeah.
That's
Come
fair.
on. Yeah.
All right, I'll give you that.
Let me just go check with Kira real quick.
All right. I'll be waiting.
I slap his face and give him a kiss, and then walk away.
Love it.
No roll required.
Good.
So
Good job.
yeah, but he wants me to go to his room. He's not really my type.
Yeah, no. Do we have anything to like knock him out?
Well,
You did say you liked it rough.
You don't know
just get really rough.
You want me to just like knock him out?
And then he'll never know.
You'll never know. Just saying.
But I probably shouldn't, because Cynthia would not suggest this.
that.
I'm
I want to hear it
curious.
now.
No kidding, what?
You still have that poison, right?
I do.
The what?
Cynthia would never suggest that.
I have
It
poison
just occurred to me.
from that the rotten claw with the venom.
Okay, we've talked about murder.
Is it? But if you just give him like a diluted amount? Or
No.
No? How much to dilute the thing?
I like where we're going.
I
with
don't!
this.
No! Guys, stop murdering people. We can't murder. No more murder. This is a
protection from poison.
For you!
I wouldn't poison all the punch.
No, just in his little cup. All right. Well, what are our other?
No.
What's so bad about killing this guy?
Can't murder, Claire. It's murder.
Since when is that a problem for us?
Well, I mean, you know.
He wants to join Saboin.
To be clear, he wants to take Zaboyim's power.
Yeah. But what's he gonna do?
Yeah, but
Nothing
he might be
good.
But he might be easier
Feed
to
the
feed
children.
that boy if he could.
Save the world.
We don't know. We don't know.
He
his
won't
motivation.
ever get Saboin's back.
Probably true, but we don't know his motivations. We can't just kill him.
No.
Sorry. But
Okay. Well, we know he has stuff that's all covered in gooey stuff.
right. Is this? Can we tell if this is the same kind of gooey stuff we found in the chest?
It has like a greasy feel to it.
So it realistically,
So
because
he
it was
coats-
greasy
he
stuff.
No, you
Coats?
actually touched the grease.
We just looked at the grease.
'Cause you were
No,
afraid it was the
Cecil-
That's true.
Captain.
I wouldn't want to touch it.
Cecil touched the grease. I told nobody to touch it because it might be the captain. Smart move, Mark.
So, if this is the same stuff that he keeps, he rubs all his stuff down with
Maybe it like conceals the magic.
Maybe it does. That's a good point.
Wait, what is it?
That's
You guys need to hold
maybe
on
it
to all these
conceals
objects
magic,
because
'cause
I
she
got to
wasn't
give his
picking
coat
up
back.
magic.
Yeah, and doesn't that shell is totally from what's his face's kingdom? Like that's not a normal shell.
Oh,
You are so smart.
I always
All right.
got that.
all right.
You're the only one that got that.
Yes, you are.
You are so smart.
I'm doing a lot.
You
She's got a lot going on. Yeah.
You were distracted. Okay. But yeah, no, when I saw that shell he held up, and that's not a normal.
Okay. Well, okay. So
shell.
you guys need to take all this stuff because I got to give his coat back.
Is he gonna realize this is missing? Unless you keep him super
Yeah,
distracted.
I know. He's gonna. I don't know what we're gonna do when he figures. What do you?
Yeah, well, I mean, so if you are in control of a genie and you are going to check on that pretty frequently, I think. It's like, I did just have that shell. Oh, where is that now?
Do you feel good with just the shell, or should we keep all this? We should keep all this stuff.
I mean, she only had 2 things, right?
All right.
Okay.
Give me the coat back.
Here we go.
Okay,
Give me the coat back.
Were we taking the stuff out?
Yes.
Okay, we got the stuff. I got the stuff. Got the coat
Okay.
back.
I'm gonna go back to the punch table. I'm walking away from them.
Do what you can to get that shell.
2 glasses
Okay, he
of punch.
pours you 2 glasses. That was quite a dance you did out there. I really respect the things you do and enjoy watching you. This is the fish biscuit, by the way. You're. Hey. Hey! You look at Hop and it's him. His hands are on his hip.
Oh, it's hot.
Tried to count down. But
To him noticing.
and he looks at you, he's like, "You thief!
And I'm like, what? Me?
Give my items back."
I kind of drop one on the ground.
You drop one on the ground.
Drop the chest.
Quite like just put it. Yeah, just put it.
What are you talking about?
What are you doing?
She's just putting one on the
I
deck.
put one on the ground, so maybe it fell out while you were dancing so hard.
Good.
But not the.
Not the
Which
shell.
one are you dropping?
The box.
Oh, okay. You dropped the box on the
I'm gonna
ground.
drop it.
You could just kind of
Discreetly-
slide it.
Discreetly.
Over the-
Sleight of hand.
Oh, where did that come from?
Sleight of hand or stealth, whichever you prefer.
Both are bad.
But you have an inspiration.
It was very nice that we had a lot of inspiration because we were doing a whole bunch of rolls that if you failed, you seriously messed up everything.
Good call.
What was this one?
It's 18.
It's 18. So, yeah.
They're both. Okay. 17.
All right. So you secret the chest onto the ground. Give them over. Give me my coat.
I have it back on me because I took it from Kieran. I hand it to him.
He checks the pockets. Where are they?
Where's what?
My knickknacks. There's 2 of them are missing.
What did they look like?
Well, there's a little treasure chest and a shell. It's a beautiful shell. There's a shell I was showing you.
I saw it.
Where is it?
You put it back up.
Yeah, and now it's gone.
I don't know what to tell you.
Maybe it fell out while you were dancing. You were dancing pretty hard.
These are violent dances.
We were dancing pretty slow.
We're doing
Not
a
during
tango.
The last one
Tango.
when she was spinning around.
He's like, well, I don't see. All right, well, here's my chest. Where's the shell? I need my shell.
Well, guys, let's look for the shell.
Everybody, fan out.
What does it look like again? It's just a shell?
It's a shell. It's a beautiful shell. She saw it.
Shell.
Okay.
Shell on a boat.
I'm wounded.
And where is the shell at?
Wounded.
Like, really? I'm asking you.
Kira has it.
Here it is.
It's in my bosom.
Oh, you're going like Little Mermaid way.
Okay. It's pretty uncomfortable. It is fist sized.
You got sacrifices.
She's got big boobs.
You got armor on, right?
I've seen the fan art.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got armor.
Yeah, she's got armor on, so it can slide into the armor. And
How do you sneak that in there while wearing armor?
have you ever seen? There, I believe in the ability of women to do this. I mean, come on.
I feel like I could do that.
Yeah.
Sorry.
All right, that's fine.
I'm so upset.
You're upset. That shell means a lot to me.
Seduce.
And now it's gone.
Seduce.
Well,
I
feel
will
like-
not. We are not moving until I find that shell.
Hold on, let me see if I can help something out here.
And I take the 2 glasses, and I was like, I guess this isn't going to happen. And I put it back down.
I need that shell. I'm sorry, but I need it.
I'm sorry, too. No, I was going to be accused of stealing. It's a shame. I wore my fancy underwear.
Performance roll?
Oh, hold up.
You're losing out, buddy. Hold on, let this.
Okay, yeah. I might have an option here.
Fireball.
Oh, yeah, you can.
Major image.
Yeah.
A bit to the side of the boat.
9?
Nope.
Okay, so what's happening right now?
He's unconvinced that we don't have it.
Okay, I can cast a major image. It'll only last for 10 minutes, though.
Okay.
Does that create like something with substance?
You create the image of an object. The image appears at a spot you can see within range. It seems completely real, including sound, smell, and temperature appropriate to the thing depicted.
Okay.
I can do a major illusion.
Aren't there little slits?
Yeah, there
in it
are.
There
where
totally are.
Water comes
Water
out?
flies out.
Yep.
So I will make a major
Does it need
image.
to be major if it's not doesn't have to last for long?
I want to make sure it looks
We
real.
need.
Major image right on the edge over there. Once I do the major image, I will look over there and it's like, there it is. I'm going to head over that direction to grab it, at which point I will trip over my feet. It would be helpful if you would trip me.
You should be like, is that it?
Is that it? Head that direction. As I'm going after it, I will fall forward.
No. You don't have to be responsible for it. We're on a ship. It's moving.
Yeah.
Oh, and then I can just because I can move the image.
Okay.
So we're all like, hey, is that it?
And as the
It is a still night.
But a boat's not completely still.
That's true.
It's going to rock a little bit.
I will put that thing right on it is like, here's the edge of the boat, here's that frickin' shell. That is what the image is.
Everyone rushes to go.
Everybody rushes over. Since everybody rushes that way, the boat will lilt. Come on. This is physics. Weight. Things.
It is a small boat.
It is a smallish boat. Look at this. It's
actually
like
a-
20 feet
It's
across.
a huge boat.
20 feet across. 25 feet across. Oh, whatever. Anyway,
Anyway, like we can just.
Anyway,
walking over there, and as we go over there, I will make the image teeter off the edge.
We need to make sure that Hop sees it first.
Well, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah, once he sees it, he's like, teeter on the edge, fall off the edge of the boat into the ocean.
Performance roll.
Anybody? Okay.
Oh, you are a rock star. Oh, and guidance.
wow.
2.
No, it's a 13.
13.
No, I mean with
Do you
2
have
dice.
any bonus?
13.
All those dice. He goes running over to it. It falls off the side. He screams, "No!" And he looks to Cecil.
Interesting.
Did
Interesting.
we just unleashed Cecil.
And he looks back to you all. Where is it?
Jig is up at this point. What do we have to lose? He knows the seduction route. We're done with the seduction route at this point. So,
What if we destroyed it?
I don't know what to do.
What if we
I don't know. We gotta think.
threw it over? Yeah, what if we just
Chuck it?
Yeah, take the real thing and throw it in the water.
I mean, it'll rinse off.
Yeah, it'll do the
It'll
thing
rinse
that
off
he
the
thinks
stuff.
is gonna happen.
It'll rinse off the stuff.
We gotta do it. Just throw it. While they're looking over there, throw it the other direction.
That casual thing is like,
Yeah, like, and I'm just like,
Are you trying to be sneaky about it?
yeah, let's.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter if you're
Doesn't
successful
matter,
or
yeah,
not,
it
but you
doesn't.
can try to be
Be a
sneaky.
stealth roll.
Oh, come on, you can do this.
Well, but that was a great clue. Like, we knew that either destroying it or like getting it wet or something was going to cause some kind of effect on Cecil.
Like, first I wasn't even thinking this, but Amanda was like, let's do what we pretended to do. And I was like, oh yeah, okay. First I was like, no, we need this. And then I was like, oh wait, no. That's a good idea.
11.
You just casually, whoop.
Literally just a flick.
So Hop's grin turns into a grimace. And he looks back to Cecil, and Cecil is in his fish genie form.
We are friends, not food.
Is this Cecil laughing?
Freedom! And he turns into water and goes overboard.
What the hell was that?
That's okay. We freed Cecil. We did good things.
What happened? What was that?
Starts flying in the air.
Who does?
Hop starts flying in the air. Hop is flying.
His eyes start crackling with electricity. Electricity jumps from hand to hand. He's like,
Is that a...
now you die.
Zeus?
They all laughed at me for going to a dance in my armor, but now we're going to be in combat and I have my armor. Okay, thank you for watching. If you want to see more videos, click over here. And if you want to subscribe, click right down here. And thank you to Outlaw Moon Games and Toys for hosting us here. Bye.